for something. Never know.
Jesus, this old good cop. Jesus, Claude, you gotta be the bad cop. Claude, you gotta be the bad cop. But anyway, but let's go ahead and start having fun. So, guys, so Nick and Mykevia, so we'll get started. So go ahead, take out a notepad, right? And as you guys being engineers, I'm gonna lay the groundwork for you, right? As if this is a troubleshooting matter, okay?
Okay.
Tell me to slow down if I'm talking too fast. I know I do have that quirk about me, but I'll try to explain the situation, okay? So we have two buildings, right, on the same campus, right? The campus buildings are too far, too long, so we have to have routers in between them using fiber connections or what have you, right? And so, you know, they communicate however they communicate. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, right? We can't find where, you know, a certain device is, a certain host is, but we do know the IP, right? And so we're hoping that you guys can go ahead, and using layer 2 protocols, right, to find where this device is at, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you guys your source and your destination IP addresses and your critical IP addresses that you need to remember, okay?
Okay.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Okay. So your source is 10.10.1.25. That's your source. Your destination, 10.10.4.25.
Okay.
So the most.
Okay. All right. And so all this is in a /24 network. So all these are each its own /24. Okay. Now I'm going to give you also, right, the IP addresses of the infrastructure devices. Okay. So switches and routers. Okay. I'm not going to tell you where they live. I'm just going to tell you their IP addresses.
Okay.
Switch 4. Okay. IP address of that is 10.10.4.2/24. Okay.
Okay.
Switch 3, 10.10.2. 10.10.2.2/24. Okay.
Okay.
Switch 2 is 10.10.3.2/24. All right. Switch 1, 10.10.1.2/24.
Okay, David,
Okay.
was the switch 2, that was 10.10.2.3?
No, switch 3 was 10.10.2.2/24.
Okay.
And then
Thank you.
switch 2 was 10.10.3.2/24.
Oh, 3.2. Okay, all right, got it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
No, that's all good. I threw a little wrench in there to confuse you guys. Okay. Now our routers, right?
Okay.
Their inside interfaces, right? For each subnet is going to be .1. So for the LANs, it's going to be .1. Externally, how they connect, we're using public IP, right? One router has 6.4.9.1, and that's R5. Another router has 6.4.9.2, and that's R6. Okay? All right. So that's all information, right? The only device you guys are going to have access to is switch 1.
Okay.
Where the source hangs off at. Okay? And you guys are going to use mainly layer 2 protocols to find out where all these other devices are at. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And so, you know, I'll ask questions back and forth because you guys are gonna walk me through it. So I'm a dumb person on the on the computer. I'm one of you and Mykevia's help desk guys. You know, I'm just a guy. And you guys are the engineers. You guys just walk me through because both of you guys are on vacation somewhere. So you ready?
Let's go.
Sounds like yes. Perfect. All right.
I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, let's go.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. So go ahead and log into the switch. All right. Perfect. All right. So Mykevia, lady first.
Oh God.
Oh, I can't laugh. Wait a minute.
Oh my
We're
God.
on the same team.
Claude, can you put a timer on for 30 minutes so we just do some overtime?
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. You break out this
Thank you, brother.
BlackBerry.
I know you do. I know you got a Sherlock Holmes watch over there. So appreciate you. So 30 minutes, the time starts now. So we need to go ahead and find, right, where PC8 lives at, right? So using only layer 2, right? That's either be CDP or LLDP. So what are we gonna do? Mykevia, you're up first. What commands do I need to put in?
Oh, what commands I'm gonna do to find shit. They're gonna be ARP requests. They're gonna be ARP commands. So
Why ARP?
well, because that's layer 2 and we need to find the IP addresses for the other switches.
Okay. All right.
Maybe.
I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. We'll talk about that at the end. I'm just following you because you're the engineer. I'm just the help desk guy.
Jesus, we need to switch roles. Okay. So you're gonna go in to ARP learning freak. Goddamn. Is it gonna be show ARP? No, you're gonna have to go into config. You're gonna go into config.
Okay.
And then you're gonna go, that's switch. So it's gonna be show ARP. Can you put show ARP?
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, that's probably wrong, but you know.
It's all good.
Do I get a
Yeah,
lifeline? Like, is Nick my
Oh, of course.
lifeline?
Listen, you guys are all Jedis in training, right? You got the good Jedi. You got the good Jedi Knight Claude that you guys can call on. So call on Claude.
So I just put a test chat just to make sure it's working. Do y'all see that in? Okay. Yes, it's
A test chat?
Yep. Yeah.
Where's that? Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Something.
test. Is this working? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Every now and then
it is
something
working.
might pop up in there. Just never know.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
you're gonna do show CDP neighbors?
Okay.
I shouldn't have went first. This is not good. Okay, God.
Okay.
Now you're good. You're good.
Oh, okay, let me look. Okay. Okay, did
By
you
the
already
way,
do the
guys,
show?
I
Come here.
can't see the chat, by the way. The chat is disabled on my end. So
Okay. Did you put in the
Please.
show CDP neighbors? Did you do that already? Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. I only put show CDP. Let me do that. Show CDP. You said neighbors?
Yes. Okay, what does that say? Jesus Christ. Okay. This has nothing to do with what we're doing. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's not right. That's not right.
No,
Getting close.
it gave you some information.
Mm-hmm.
Remember what CDP is all about. CDP is all about reaching out to its fellow Cisco devices and say, hey, who are you?
Okay.
So basically what switch number 1 just did was, hey, who's out there? And what came back?
Router 5.
Router 5's one of them came back. And
What
what
is
else?
your router 5?
Right there, R5.
It's
Oh, my screen is cut off. That's why.
Oh.
I'm like, what the heck? Okay, I see it.
yeah, and the local interface is the gig 0/1. That's the local interface.
What else?
in
What else
router
came
five.
back?
Connected right now.
What else came back?
The port ID from the switch that is connected to the router 5.
That is
Okay.
true. Yeah, yeah.
ID.
So you can see that router 5 spoke up. Who else spoke up?
Is it another switch? Switch 2? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah, there is
source, the-
switch to
Yeah, it is.
the interfaces. Okay, I see that.
Mhm. So now what you do, you got that little piece of paper, or you got, as I like to do, I'll break out that Microsoft Paint and start drawing some circles.
Mhm.
Start drawing a small topology.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
You see, you break out the napkin, the pen, whatever it is. You
Okay.
draw your little topology along the way. So right now from switch number 1, you got 2 devices that you can identify. Okay.
Can I add
Right.
something?
Please do.
You might want to also do the show CDP neighbors detail, so it'll give you like an IP address of the devices.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Okay. I forgot that little
Yeah.
syntax on that. Okay. Okay, you can run that command, I guess. Yes.
ma'am.
And then it'll show us the IP address for.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got switch 2, you got router 5. So far, you got those 2 devices with the IP address.
Okay, so next. Oh, Jesus.
And see, you can confirm that, like he said, because Dave gave you a bunch of information in the beginning.
Oh,
right?
he did. When did we
So
get
you can
this
confirm what
done?
he told you compared to what you're seeing right there.
Okay.
3, 2.
And guys, I'm gonna get out of roll for a second. She started off amazing, right?
Yep.
And here's the reason why. She started off as a true engineer. She started off at layer 2. She didn't go nowhere else. She started off at layer 2. Right? Out in this big world, I'm sure she sees it, and a lot of you guys see it. A lot of people want to start at layer 3. God knows why.
True, that's correct.
God knows why they want to. She started at layer 2. Boom. Boom. Now the car is revving up. Now the car is knowing where to go. You always want to use that OSI model to go ahead and say, hey, we're going to start layer 2 first, then we're going to jump to layer 3. So again, with the troubleshooting, you guys are the driver. You, Nick, Jose, Mykevia, nobody can rush you. So if you need time to write this stuff down, make a little diagram, reference your old notes, hey, I'm working on your time.
Right. I'm driving this car in a ditch right now. So
Don't say
I'm
that.
trying.
You are doing fine. You are doing fine. You are doing fine.
Trying to draw the circles. Okay.
That's all right. We're with you. We're with you.
I might need a lifeline because from okay, so we have router 5 IP address, and then we have switch. I think it was switch 1.
I see.
Or no, switch 2. And we have switch 2 IP address as well.
We got 3.
Okay. I see. I'm gonna be honest and not. Oh, that's switch 2. Yeah, that is switch 2. I don't know where to go from here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have no idea.
Well,
I
it's
have no
like
idea.
it's
No,
like
you did good. This is how troubleshooting is. So let's go ahead and pass the ball. Nick, you got the ball now.
Oh,
Please. Okay, thank you.
oh, all right. Dang. Okay. Let's see.
Guys have a Jedi Knight that will help you.
Okay,
Okay,
so
Claude.
after
Reach out to
getting
Claude.
No. I put show IP interface brief.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, we're gonna have to back out and then put
no,
in
just do the show. Forgot
do
to
show.
put the-
Yeah, that's right. Do show.
Yeah. No, the do show.
No. You add the word do in front of the show.
Sorry, guys, I'm just a help desk guy. I can't help.
Oh.
So.
Oh, you got the VLAN
And one.
on switch one.
Okay. That's gonna be, okay. What else? Think.
Can I jump in a little bit, Dave?
Am I able to telnet?
Yeah.
Like your shop? Let's do, oh crap, how are we gonna do this? Let's do telnet and jump on telnet, then 10.10.2.2.
So you're telnetting into switch 3?
Dang. Oh, I thought I'll switch too.
Oh, that is switch. Oh.
Okay.
Well, you know, like Klaus said, you know, first of all, we have access to switch one, right? So we have access to switch one, and when we issue the command, the show CDP neighbors detail, it gives us the IP address of two devices, router 5 and switch 2. So we're gonna start drawing, you know, our devices like that. So then we don't know what is connected to switch 2 and to router 5.
True.
So log into router 5 via telnet or SSH. It just depends how it is configured.
That's true.
And then from there, I think we can issue the command show CDP neighbors again on router 5, for example. And then it will tell us which devices are connected to router 5. And then we'll see from there. You just keep doing the process over and over again until we find the device we're looking for. I think that's the way I will do it.
Right. No, that makes sense right there. Shoot. Let's do show run real quick.
Gotcha.
Not really winging it right now. Okay, so what's up?
Let me know when to go down and press spacebar.
Yeah. Spacebar. Spacebar. The whole thing. Keep on spacebar. Okay.
Oh, there you go. It looks like telnet is not enabled.
Yeah.
So would we have to SSH or is that not enabled
No,
either?
I didn't see that either.
No, I think SSH and telnet they're not enabled. It just says limbty04. They don't have a password configured or anything like that. So I don't think they're enabled. So
I haven't got it, but I'm stumped right now. I'm stuck right now. All right, let me see.
It's all good. It's all good. So first things first, you guys, I just want to say you guys are amazing because the stuff that you guys just came up with, especially what Jose came in and brought you guys home with,
definitely
that data that you got from the commands that Mykevia wanted me to run and what he wanted me to run, right? And what you and Nick, what you said about, hey, let's do a show IP interface brief. You have your first part of the topology, right? So let's work through this, right? So CDP neighbors, right? Okay, so switch 2, right? I'm getting CDP messages at layer 2, getting messages off of gigabit 0/3 on my switch, okay? And on the remote switch, right? Or the remote device, right? I'm assuming this is switch 2, going based off of the name, right?
Right.
Their interface is gigabit 0/3, right? And I'm also receiving CDP or LLDP packets, well, we're going to say CDP because we use that command,
Right.
off of gigabit 0/1, okay?
Mhm.
And that router 5's interface, right, that I learned about is gigabit 0/1, okay? So we can draw our topology a little bit, right?
Right.
Switch 2 hangs off of gigabit 0/3 off of switch 1. R5 hangs off of gigabit 0/1.
Right.
Okay. Right. So we have our layer 2 boom. Mykevia helped us out with that. We can start drawing stuff. Okay. So you know what? Do I have Microsoft Paint? I forgot Quad is the only one that has off freaking Windows 95 in this damn world. So okay, I got it. All right.
Hey, it serves me well.
Loud and proud, brother. Loud and proud. All right.
Got him.
So we have switch 1. Okay.
Right.
Let me where's my pointer? I have a pointer. Where's that? Can I move this? Should be able to move this. There we go. Oh. Can't click on this? Let me.
Yeah.
Man. Boy, how do you work on this?
That's what Paint does.
So hit your hit the undo button.
Undo. Okay.
Yeah. All right, go ahead
There we
and
go.
draw your first box with
There we go.
Now hit the little text A and go inside there. Go ahead and open up your box, type in SW1.
That'll work. There we go.
Go ahead and draw you another box.
There we go. Okay. All right, I got you. Appreciate it,
Okay.
Claude.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. So we got switch 1, right? And so we got router 5 and we have switch 2. Okay?
Yep.
I'm not saying this is where this is at. I'm just, again, just going with the flow here. Okay?
Mhm.
So, all right. So we know, boom, connection right here. There's a connection right here. Okay? Right? Again, that command that Mykevia had us run, perfect command. Because now we know, hey, how we learned about R5. 0/1, right? On our interface. How we learned about switch 2. Boom.
3.
Right? And what's it's 3, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So now what's the interface on the other side, right? Again,
Yeah.
great command she had us run. Right? On the other side, it's 3 as well. And on the other side, boom.
Yeah.
Layer 1 and 2, we're good. She has a set, right? And then that's when Jose went ahead and threw a little nugget in there as well. Said, oh, well, we can get the layer 3 information as well from this layer 2 command, right?
Mhm.
We get this layer 3 information from this layer 2 command, right? So Jose added some extra sauce to Mykevia's command. So now we know the IP addressing, right? So let's walk this out. Switch 2 has an IP address of 10.10.3.2. Okay, let's write that down.
No.
Okay, R5 10.10.1.1. Okay. All right. So then Nick says, oh, let's do a show IP interface brief. Okay. And what we found is on VLAN 1, on this switch that we're on, switch 1, You have an IP address on there. Now, looking at this, right? I know we're coming up on time, and you guys are doing great. What does this tell you?
We got a network.
We got a network. Okay, what else?
We have information on layer 3, IP addresses on each device in case that
Okay.
we need to telnet into those devices, if telnet or SSH are enabled.
Right. What else? Because again, remember, also, Nick had me, the help desk guy, run another command, show run. Now we'll go through this, right, and take a look and see. And then we're going to go through this slowly. Nick, you had me go a little bit fast. I'm sure you took notes. So let's take a look. Take a look.
Okay.
We have username and passwords.
Mhm.
You know, AAA is enabled. Okay. We got an IP domain name. Okay, that's configured. Spanning tree is running. Thank God. LLDP is running. Okay, so that's another tool for your toolbox. Okay.
Yep.
Let's stop and look at the interfaces. What's significant here, based on what's here and what's on the Microsoft pane? What do you guys see?
Oh, it's on interface gigabit 0/3. There's it's a trunk between I believe switch 2 and switch 1. There's a trunk line. It's configured as a trunk with encapsulation .1Q. So
There you go.
But I have a question. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
I answered my own question. I was gonna say, how do you know what switches the trunk was between? But it's based on the interface. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry.
I'll get.
That's a good question. That's a good question, and that goes back to the show command you had me run. Mykevia is a show CDP name. We can go ahead and verify that, right? So this is why it's always a slow step down process of, which is why I love how you started. I was talking to Claude in chat, like, hey, look, who the hell are these Jedis? Because they're getting me excited. It started off at layer 2.
I think I
So
found
good
that
stuff.
answer in the chat.
Yeah. No. Listen, I'm texting his BlackBerry, so you know he got AOL service on there, so you know that works. So, but yes, so this is good, right? So we identified it's a trunk, but what else can we come to a conclusion about, right? Looking at this.
Can we check the command show interface trunk just to see how many VLANs are active in the switch?
We can, right? But before we do that, what else can we determine just by looking at this? Because honestly, the commands that you guys gave me, this is enough to move forward.
Okay.
We don't need anything else.
Okay.
What can you determine looking at this? I know you guys, and here's what I mean by that. You guys said, hey, let's remote into another box.
Right.
What does this tell you about what box can you get onto?
It will is that all I can think of is the telnet command if it's configured on the interfaces. Gigabit 03 auto negotiation.
It's all good. Let's talk through it, right? So if we're looking, right, Mykevia, right? This question's for you. If we're looking at switch 1 and switch 2, right? And I remember I told you guys in the beginning, they're all a /24 network, right? Right? And so if that's the case, so look at switch 1 and switch 2. Are they on the same subnet?
Yeah, no, they're
No, they're not.
Hold on, only Mykevia. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sorry, no
Are they on the same
problem.
subnet?
No, they're not on the same one. Switch 1 and switch 2. No, they're not.
Okay. So, all right, let's keep going. With that being said, Mykevia, what's the only box we can jump onto and take a look at some stuff to try to find the destination that we're trying to get to?
Outside of switch 1, you said?
Yep. What's the only other box we can get onto from switch 1 to do some more digging?
From switch 1?
Hmm?
What box?
There's a
I'm
gym in
sorry,
the chat.
which-
There's a
which-
gym in the
which
chat.
Which switch or router that can we get onto from switch 1 to continue our investigation?
What switch? I mean,
There's
when
a
you go
gym.
on switch,
There's a gym in the chat. Take a look at the chat. There's a gym in there.
router 5, but router 5 is not even drawn.
You don't see it?
Yeah,
Right.
it is right there.
Oh,
Jose.
that's router
Just pick it up.
5. God. Okay. Yes, router 5. Okay. From router 5, you can see what other switches. Shit.
Go
That's
back.
not
You
right.
got it backwards. You got it backwards. From
Other way
switch
around.
1.
Other way
From
around.
switch 1, you
Oh,
can
from-
see.
Which one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, from switch 1, you can see what's connected to router 1.
Okay, check it out. Check it out. Hold on. In the
Right.
chat.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
In the chat, there's a little simple message. Look at similar networks.
Right.
So you already know switch 1 is what network. They all /24s. 10.10.
Oh my God, they're on the same subnet. Switch 1 is switch. Router 5 is on the freaking same subnet. Jesus
Right.
There
Christ.
you go.
Oh my God, that's so slow.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to look to switch 5 to find the other. Is it the other subnets that we're looking for from switch 5? But how the fuck do we do that? How do we do that? I don't know how to do that from there.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. And that's the point of it for us not to know, because we're engineers. We gotta figure it out, right? So
Yep.
this is good. This is good. This is good. We'll do a
I thought the
stopping point.
engineer is supposed to know.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely. Listen, my boss watches my videos. I break shit every day. It's my job to fix it. Right?
I feel safer now.
So, so and that's the beauty of being an engineer, is right, is noticing that we're not flawless. We make mistakes, but if we can recover, work as a team, try to think it out, draw it out, figure it out, that's what makes a true engineer.
Right, you're right.
Just remember that there are commands that you can type to log into other devices remotely. I think that's a key component to find out, what else is connected to router 5 in this case.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, man, Jesus, I thought I was going to put y'all through the ringer. I'm shocked. You and Nick were just back and
This
forth.
is not the
Run
rate.
this, run that.
What is this?
Listen, I'm proud.
Oh man.
So I'm texting Claude, and I'll let Claude say his piece. Again, one of the major things I love is that I can tell you guys been training on the OSI model. Mykevia, you started at layer 2, and you assumed layer 1 was working because we had access to it, right? That
Yes.
already tells me you're a good engineer, because you're like, hey, you already consulted in, so let's keep going, right? So you wanted to check layer 2, so that was amazing, right? So good stuff there. Nick, woo, look, you did good.
Yeah.
You did good, because you did what I always tell everybody to do, right? Before they jump on a device and do anything, do a show run. Before we look at anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Always do a show run. So you did good. Okay? And then Jose, man, look, I don't know what lightsaber you have or what. I don't know if you got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber and his soul is sitting in there. You listen, you guys all coming together and trying to figure it out. You guys legit, this is how you troubleshoot. Right? Little hiccups here and there. Once you guys couldn't find the answer, I did see within all you guys that the confidence didn't go down a little bit, right? But that's okay, right? The thing is, it's hey, I'm stumped. let's Google it, or does anybody else know, right? And of course, you always have, a hand to lean on, and even if you don't, you got Google to lean on, right, to try to figure it out, right? So, but overall, I mean, you guys get an 85% in my book, because this was Jesus. Nobody started at layer 3. I loved it. Nobody started at layer 3, because this is meant to be a layer 2 lab. So amazing job, Claude. You want to give your piece?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I echo what Dave said. And yeah, like I said, so the thing is, don't be afraid to start from a device, and slowly, start reaching outward, command CDP. In this case, these are all Cisco devices, but out in the world, you may have a mixed vendor environment. So that's where the LLDP comes into play at. Okay. May not give you as much information, but it'll hit enough to let you know, you got a router there, you got a switch there, or something like that. Layer 2, you start thinking MAC addresses. So, the command, you could have ran a command there, show MAC address table, that would have gave you the physical addresses of switch 2, router 5 as well. That could have been more information you could have had in your pocket. But that's that 30 minutes right there. But yeah, I mean, y'all did real well. You did real well.
Thank you, appreciate that.
All right. Well, guys, like I said, I wanted to keep it at 30 minutes. I know you guys also have a life as well, so I didn't want to run it too much in the ground. I'll go ahead and upload the recording so you guys can take a look and see. And typically we do bi-weekly sessions, but I think this one needs to be every week until we finish this troubleshooting lab. So I will see you guys next Thursday.
All right.
8 o'clock.
Lady, that
Same
sounds
time.
good.
Yeah.
And of course, as always, guys, if you're running late or if you just need to reschedule, it's all good. It's all good, guys. So please don't ever feel no pressure that you can't do that, okay? Because I know you guys have lives.
Get that.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, David. Thank you,
All
Cloud.
right, guys.
All right, take care
You
now.
guys have a great day.
Guys, good night,
Good night,
y'all.
guys.
Bye,
Bye,
y'all.
y'all.
Bye.